Every time I get a classic sneaker like this one, I miss the old days even more. Hey guys, welcome back to the Kicks Reasons channel. Today we're looking at the Aurora Cross-Training from Reebok. This is the 4th generation, and actually the box underneath is from the 3rd generation. You probably saw on one of my latest videos. So I was able to acquire the 4th generation as well, and so far I think I have the second, no, I have the second, the 3rd, and the 4th generation of the Aurora. Still looking for the other ones, but every time I get a sneaker like that, I'm just missing those old days because these are made incredibly well and they're comfortable even today, almost 30 years later. You guys are gonna see them on the close-ups, the details. They're not perfect, but let me tell you, the comfort is better than most of the today's day and age sneakers, and that is probably due to the soft EVA midsole they used back in the day. By the way, this polylite compound will never deteriorate. This is not going to crumble despite the fact that it's 30 years old, and they are just extremely comfortable. Plenty of padding on the tongue. Just look at how fat the tongue is. This is how the tongues were made back in the day to provide you with a lot of comfort when you lace these shoes. Weirdly enough, these didn't come with laces. I scooped them off eBay for like $25, but just seeing them, and I knew immediately they will be wearable, just because even on the lower end cross trainers like these ones, obviously above the Aurora was sitting the Satellite, the Supreme, the Graphite Pro, and this was the lowest one that doesn't feature Hexalite or anything. It was relying only on the EVA, but still the toe box was genuine leather, super soft, and you can even see it on the close-ups, how well it wrinkles, how nice it is and soft. And the rest of the shoe, where the Vector logo is and kind of the back panels is mesh and synthetic leather. And even on the close-ups, you guys are gonna see some of these details are starting to crack now and kind of a little bit of peeling going on, but at least they're not sticky. I've seen much worse condition especially on the Vector, because they always use this kind of paint and synthetic leather. This is not sticky, just cracking up a little bit and kind of, you know, starting to deteriorate. But these are wearable. I mean, I can throw laces on and wear them for at least a couple more years, no problem whatsoever. Inside the insole, unfortunately, is not removable, but it's one of those thick insoles from back in the old days. It's not polyurethane, that's why it's not crumbling, but it's very, very nice and plush, and there's a Reebok logo on top of it. Again, I cannot stress enough, if you find anywhere a pair like this, especially the white base ones, because the white base ones are most likely to have the genuine leather on the toe box, they're going to be wearable. And maybe you can deal with some of sole separation, but that's easily repairable. You can get some glue for shoes and sneakers like that and re-glue them yourself if you want to. There's plenty of tutorials online. A lot of people have done it if you want to do something like that. Personally, I can still wear them. I can put them on my feet, and with the heat bonding from your foot and the pressure, that glue can get better again and be wearable. But regardless of the status of the shoe, I think just the classic look of this with the little black pods over here and the big Vector logo, this was kind of like the signature of 93, 94, around the time that these came up. Of course, we have, like I mentioned, that puffy tone with the Reebok stitched in label on it, and another kind of a lower end for this model was the painted Reebok on the back logo. It was not stitched in like on the other models. And we have a little Reebok right here on the toe lip as well. And of course, you can see the same tooling has been used across multiple models, including that Graphite Pro, like I mentioned, and the Satellite. They had the Hexalite right here, and the Graphite Pro had the Graphite plate right here, where this EVA is right now. But you guys even gonna see them on feet. I think they look excellent. For anybody that is from that era and you guys are missing these shoes, you're gonna really enjoy them if you find them in any state. You guys know me, I always keep an eye out on the eBay or other apps or any social media if anybody's selling shoes like that for a reasonable price. Obviously, you will see some prices that are unbearable for thousands of dollars. Nobody will buy that, and those people will keep them forever. But if you see something like this for like under $50 or around $50, go ahead and grab them. I guarantee you're gonna enjoy them a lot. It can be your project if you wanna reglue. Like I said, these don't have any sole separation anywhere, not that I can see. And like I said, I put them on feet. I walk around the house without the laces when they came. I'm just gonna throw some laces and show you how they look on feet. But overall, I'm super happy to add another Aurora. I think I have 3 other pairs, including that 93 in the bottom here, which let me show you real quick how it looks compared to this one. This is completely preserved, probably one of the best preserved vintage pairs in my collection. But let me show you the differences here. You'll see the outsole is completely different between the 3 and the 4. The shape of the hexalite, pod where it's supposed to be for the upper models is still there. We have a smaller stitch logo on the side versus this one, which is much bigger. Again, on the back, we have painted Reebok. And again, over here, we have genuine leather toe box. The rest of it on the back is synthetic, but these are super preserved. We have Reebok here as well. You guys seen them in a separate video. And look at the differences between both models. Very similar shape, very similar execution. Both of them are extremely comfortable. Again, for a lower end sneaker that retailed back in the day for, I think, $59. These are absolutely amazing. And one of the things that I mentioned on my original video for this Aurora was the use of this label from the first generation Cross-Training and Graphite Pro instead of the current. I don't know why they did this, but that's what they chose to do. So the only negative for this pair is not coming with a box, but I'm gonna find another box around into my collection and just put them in there to preserve them for the collection. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. There are a lot more coming very, very soon. I have a ton of sneakers behind me, like I mentioned, recently acquired. And a lot of you are going to enjoy these. As always, guys, you have a wonderful day.